Hello! So today I'm going to work with buttons again. So I made these and I'm really liking how they turned out. They're simple but still really pretty. I don't know. I like them. Okay. So in this video I'm going to show you some ideas. So you could look at these ideas and then go at the end of the video and watch or halfway through the video you'll see what I'm doing with the next example. But if you want to see what I do and hear some tips and tricks and what not to do and stuff like that, then continue watching. Okay, so these things are canvases. I got these at the Dollar Tree. It came with, oh no, it was just single. This was single, and then and this, oh, I'm dropping buttons, and this one. So they were $1 each. As you could tell, they're not very well made because you have all this edge, but who sees the back? Nobody. So these are perfect. I know that I'm sure that probably if you buy them in bulk at Michael's or Hobby Lobby, it might end up cheaper or somewhere near it. I didn't check those prices. I just kind of checked. I just bought these to just try them out and see how well they work. And then this little one, oh, and you'll see why it's blue. This little one, I found it at Walmart, and I like that it's like blue. There's no staples, so you could actually use the back and do some kind of like shadow box. So that'd be kind of cool. But let's do this. So for this one, well, I did this one first, but I did have to paint. I was trying to paint the background. So on this one, I use blue ink spray from Ranger Dilutions. And then I used a little bit of this glimmer mist. So that's why you kind of see like I hope you could see it, but there's like a glimmer effect, or glitter, or whatever we call it. Now, this one on the blue background, that's why there's blue right here, because it kind of messed it up a little bit. I just sprayed the mist, the glitter mist, and again, I don't think you can see it in the camera, but there's a fine like glitter, like it looks gold kind of in the actual canvas, but it didn't really stain it and it wouldn't really stay, so I kind of just wiped it off and decided to use scrapbook paper. So the way I did this was cut scrapbook paper with 1/4 inch smaller than on each side, and then glued it. And I actually used the hot glue gun to glue the paper, and then the buttons. So right here, you could easily make a outline or a circle and then glue on top of it. I just started gluing, so if my circle's kind of wonky, it's because I didn't trace anything to make it perfect. Now, something I did was that I was rushing, and there's a lot of these, I call them webs, that kept getting stuck. You know how the glue gun makes all those. And then also, the glue, you could see some of the glue like spilling out of the middle of the buttons and the edges. And then I kind of dropped a little bit of glue here, and then when I was taking it off, it ripped the paper. I mean, it's not too bad. You can't really see it unless I point it out, but it ripped the paper. Now, so you have to be careful with that. And then I made a little button and glued it down. Now, when you could actually use other kinds of adhesive to glue everything down, but I thought hot glue gun, it's fast, and I don't have to worry about getting my fingers kind of sticky. So I did that. Then I was like, you know what, let's try to make something else. So I tried to make a snowman. Now, I don't have eyes for that. I don't have buttons small enough to make them look like eyes or buttons. So, buttons. Sorry, I was gonna cough or sneeze or something. But, so I just decided to leave it like that. And I put a little scarf, and he's on the hill, and I used twine for little arms. Now, if you had a bigger canvas, you could actually make the little top hat bigger, which was the plan, but I had already glued this, and I'm not going to take it off. And then, having enough for the buttons, and then maybe the scarf area, you could alternate different color buttons to make the scarf. So that's up to you, but that's what I did. Now, again, with the hot glue, you could see the edges, and the edges is spilling or on the top of the buttons. So if that's an issue, make sure you don't put too much. Like right here, you see there's this big chunk ow, my finger. This big chunk of glue, hot glue. So you could probably cut it, cut some off. You could use your scissors or like a blade or something, or just take your time because I kind of rushed through these, but they're so cute still. Now, I wanted to make a few for my friends, but I wanted to make like a unicorn and stuff like that. I guess I'll try and maybe I'll show you guys what it looks like, or maybe during like February, something like that. Okay, so today I'm gonna show you how to make a candy cane. So we're gonna, I'm not gonna glue it all like the ways I'm gonna show you. You decide, but I'm gonna show you some ways. I'm gonna use the same technique of putting the background as scrapbook paper. So I kind of cut this. I didn't like the green too much after, but I don't want to waste the paper, and I'm just gonna work with it and figure out how to make it better. So you're gonna have your hot glue gun. I'm trying to see that it doesn't get stuck anywhere. Okay, and I have this Precision hot glue gun, and it's from Hobby Lobby. I don't know what brand it is, but I got it in Hobby Lobby, and it has like the fine tip, which is good if you're gonna be gluing a bunch of buttons. So what I do here, I actually feel that if I put all the glue over the paper, it's gonna cool down really fast, and then it's not gonna be able to stick. So I do a little bit, and it doesn't matter if it's not perfect. Then I glue it down to where I want it, then press it down, and don't do that. And try to make sure it's straight. It dries really fast, so if it's not straight, you might rip your paper, which is kind of what I'm gonna do right now because it's not straight. So I will have to add more hot glue. So see, there's mistakes we do, and we learn from them. Okay, so again, I'm gonna try to center it fast and then put it down. Okay, there we go. Now, after I glue that, I actually start doing this. That way, it actually stays. Okay. And I don't know what's going on with my hot glue gun. It's coming out really quickly. Before, it wouldn't come out, so I don't know. Maybe it's really hot now. I did leave it on for a while now. Okay. And then you just have to go and grab the edges. Okay. Now see all these webs? Just make sure you take them off. Now, I'm trying to take this off, but don't do that. Focus on the video. Now, I found these buttons, and these are pretty big, so you won't need that many. And you could easily make the shape of a candy. Oh, I have glue all over my fingers. But that's up to you. Or if you want to be more adventurous, I'm gonna call it that, then you could actually, let me get this. You could actually replace them with smaller buttons. So, and I like that idea of different color, different sizes, but I don't really have much because the set of buttons I got were the same style or the same size. So I'll have to make it work. But you see, you could do that, and then maybe replace this one with smaller white ones, some see-through, maybe a tiny one. Where are you, tiny one? There we go. And this one might need another one, or maybe this over there. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Okay. So you decide what kind you're gonna do. I kind of like the mixture of little and big ones. So I'm going to change maybe this red one with other shapes. Oh, I like that one. And since this one's big, I can stick with little ones. That one's a little bit pink, isn't it? So yeah, so you just decide, especially if you don't have a certain color buttons, you decide what you could do with those colors. I'm lucky enough right now to have almost every color, so I could create different things. But if you only had green, stick to a tree. If you only had, I don't know, you know what I mean. So let's put this back. And over here, kind of sort them out by color. But So there we have it. Now, when you do this, you can either add the glue to the button or add the glue to the paper. I'm gonna add it to the button, but see, in the middle and on the edge, you can see all the hot glue. So the other thing that I've seen people do is use tweezers to hold things. So you could add the glue and it doesn't burn. And look at all that. It's hard to avoid it, but I'm gonna try my best. There we go. But yeah, so you could do any shape. Again, these videos are holiday theme, and I say this every video, so they are going to be lots of Christmas. But you could do this for any other occasion. Now, when you put the buttons, you don't have to worry about which way they go, because if you flip, like for example, if I had, I'll show you with the red ones. If I have two of the same exact type and I want it to look more, like I want it to look like if I had different buttons, I'll show you. What you do is just flip one over. You leave one normal, and then you flip another over, and now it's going to look like there's two different kinds of buttons. And then we'll put last one. There we go. So there's, you know what? I might have to add a little bit more red on that one. That one's stuck. No, that one's too see-through. That one's too see-through. Oh, I like that one. We're gonna add that one. And then maybe a small one. All my red ones seem to be stuck. So what I'm gonna do, hopefully I don't cut my hand. Oh, that one just broke off. Okay, broke off. And there we go. And maybe a different design. Again, I don't have that many designs, so I might not be able to use it. I'll use that size. There we go. So now, I cut a neat one right there. So my friend, Lisa, gave me these buttons. And they're pretty colors too. I just have to sort them out. But let's look for a red one that might fit this one. Oh, look at this one. This red one will work. It's a bit orange, but it'll be fine because these are, I'll just take them all out and make a mess. These are very orangey. But you know what? No, I'm not gonna use the orange. I do like all these greens. And look at this one. Oh, okay. Let's not talk about the it's still the same one. Let's not talk about the buttons. Let's finish this project. So again, I hope I don't cut my hand. There we go. We're gonna use a little one. Okay. There we go. Now, it looks plain, doesn't it? What else do we need? And maybe I could take this off right now. Yeah, so when you have hot glue, let it dry first before you take it off, because if you smear it like I did right here, it might be harder to take off than like having a chunky piece. Now, what's the trash can? There we go. Okay, so it's missing something. So there's options. You could put ribbon, which will make it look fun. You could put sequins, rhinestones, stuff like that. I'm thinking maybe ribbon, so let me see. I bought these at Michael's. Doesn't say, but yeah, I think I got it at Michael's. And they're different color ribbons. So I'm thinking maybe something red or gold. Maybe gold. Ah, my finger's stuck. Red. That'll be a lot of red. I wish I had green with silver. White. No, I don't like these colors. I mean, I do like them, but not for this. I think we need a brighter green, or maybe a solid red. You know what? Let's do this one. Now, I don't know how people make. I know how people make their bows. There's different ways. I just do kind of. I don't know. I do it all weird, and I need to cut smaller so I don't waste too much paper. So I wrap it around and then I kind of twist it. So when I put it through here, no, let's make it bigger. When I put it through there, and this thing on this side overlaps, it will be, the pattern will be facing out. So, I don't know. I did a bunch of bows like this for one of the kindergarten teachers I worked with before, but the ribbon was bigger. So, yes, it looks kind of weird. All you have to do is pull one edge and maybe put your finger in there so it kind of stays to the size you want, and then this one, hold the edge too to the size you want. Yeah, they're not great, but that's what I do. And I don't know why this one's not working the way I want it. Okay. Maybe don't follow my example. You do your own way. I'm just going to leave it like that. And then I'm gonna cut this. Okay. So for this one I'm going to trim it so it's like a little fishtail. There we go. And you have it. Now you just put it somewhere. I'm gonna put it up here or down here. Kind of like it down here. So just put glue where you want it to go. And I need to add another glue stick. Okay. There we go. Glue stick. If you want to hold this down a little, you can add a little dot and hold it down so it doesn't move too much. Oops. There we go. And then if you want to add a little dot on the little bow section so it kind of stays in place, you could do that. But I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave it like that. There we go. And there we have it. Now, you could add more ribbons. You could add, ooh, look at this. You could add some colorful. Hey, where did I get this from? I think Target. I don't know. I think it is Target, right? No, because it doesn't have the dollar thingy. I don't know. It might. Oh no, it was not a dollar thingy. It was from like the craft section at Target. Oops. Which I find it a bit pricey. But sometimes there's things that I kind of want, and if I have money then I'll get it. Ah! Okay, let's do this. Now, how does this open? I have no idea. Oh, I see what's going on. You actually it's like you sprinkle it. So make your project sparkle, apply glue, and sprinkle. So there's this little pocket right here. And then you try to take it off. Oh, wow, that's weird. And should have opened this before I started recording. Plus, that is very odd. I don't like the container. Then you twist it to close it. Huh. You know what? I'm not gonna use it because I wanted to actually open it and glue individual stars, but nope. Okay, so there we go. Just pull off all the extra glue strings. Glue strings, that's better than webs. Well, I don't know why I was thinking webs, because it looks like spider webs. Okay, so there we go. It's cute! So now you decide what you want to make. Let me know which one you like the best. What technique you would use or have used or recommend. And yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Comment below if you, for which one you like and stuff. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.